Alrighty, welcome everybody to the first DCS video of the year. We're going to do a quick breakdown of the latest 2025 and beyond video that just released the other day. So, a lot of good stuff to see in here, so we're just going to jump right into it. A word of caution though, if you have not seen it yet in its entirety, pause this video. I'm going to leave a link to this one in the video description below. Go watch that. And then come back and watch this one because we're going to break down what exactly that we have seen in here. So let's get started. Nice. Starting off with dynamic campaign, I like that already. Plus the ground combat. I really wish this was fleshed out more. Oh, that's nice. In the trees. So, going back to with the trees, it looks like a bomb went off within the trees. Something that, well, trees are very frustrating in most DCS maps. So, maybe that's a sign that the trees maybe aren't so invincible, or anything hiding underneath the tree, rather. Now, I do wish some of the ground vehicle combat was a little bit more fleshed out. That would be fun to play sometimes, rather than just always being in the air, but I digress. Let's keep going. Ooh, destructible buildings, that's cool. Hornet. More destroying buildings. I like the fog effects, that's really cool. Man, it just looks amazing. Alright, so we saw a lot of what I presume is the dynamic campaign. Really looking forward to that, especially if multiplayer is supported right out of the gate. I'm pretty sure single player will work day one. I really hope that dynamic campaign is a multiplayer thing. So, really, really looking forward to that within DCS. So, continuing on, this looks like it's the Hind, flying the Hind. Hellcat. Oh, the Hellcat, yes. I'm looking forward to that. Another R2800, another big round engine. Cool, thanks. Tomcat, yes. Now, something that I like to do, I always like to, I will almost always watch this through in its entirety once and just enjoy it. I will rewatch it several times and I'll try to pay attention to various things in backgrounds or anything else flying around in the air. I always try to pay attention to everything in the scene versus just what's like right in front of me. So got the couple Legacy Hornets on the back, Tomcat, a couple big Phoenixes on board. Love me some Tomcat action there. Nice. All right, let's keep going. More Hellcat. C-130. I am really, really looking forward to that. Now, I hope dynamic campaign does come sooner rather than later, because logistics in DCS just isn't in a... I don't feel like it's in a good spot. It kind of... It's like the Huey, the Hip, and the Chinook really don't have much of a purpose outside of multiplayer environments where you do a lot of heavy scripting to actually make the logistics stuff works. This being one of them. Now, me personally, I love this airplane. I grew up on a C-130 base, Little Rock, and I have a particular affection for this aircraft. My dad even flew on these for a number of years as loadmaster, so I am looking forward to the 130 coming out. Looks like the MiG just then. Ooh, new troop animations. That was a Phantom. More Phantom, yes. Hornet. F5. Oh, Super Sabre. That. I really wish I could talk more about this, because that is going to be good. It is so awesome working with Granelli Designs and his team on the Super Sabre. And again, I really wish I could talk more about it, but I can't right now. Hopefully soon. Oh, soon, hopefully. But it's really cool to see it in the meantime. Yeah. Oh, let me go back a little bit. Let's see, go back. This is where I struggle sometimes, is on the European fighters. If I'm not mistaken, that is the Draken. If I'm not mistaken, that is an AI-only aircraft, and I believe Heatblur is making this. Alright, let's keep going. That was an Eagle. Or a Strike Eagle. I really can't tell them apart from underneath. I don't see conformal fuel tanks on board. Or maybe they're there. I really don't know. That's definitely an F-15. The nozzles and the shape is a dead giveaway for me. Yeah, Phantom. That looks like the Eurofighter. Oh boy. Oh yes, Eurofighter. That looks cool. You know, that I think that would be kind of cool to fly in DCS. It'd be interesting. Limited, but interesting. MiG-29, Hornet. I'm totally digging the new troop animations. That's nice. Looking forward to that. Okay, what else we got coming? Mountains, interesting. Yeah, super carrier. Do enjoy that. F4s. Believe that's the MiG. Oh yeah. Wow, that's looking nice. You know, I'm not a super huge fan of Soviet aircraft. Although, I got talked into getting the Hind, and I absolutely love flying the Hind. So, this will be interesting. I'll give this a shot. Hopefully this comes out this year. Yep, 29. C-130. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's half a dozen pallets in there. That's nice, because considering, like with the Chinook, whenever you load pallets of cargo, it doesn't matter what's in it, they always just look like crates of explosives on a pallet. So, nice. Man, I'm looking forward to this one. Oh, yes. Bureau number. Hey, now we're talking. I almost missed this on the first watch of this. That looks like a PTID on, that is an upgraded B model Tomcat, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Upgraded B. Eurofighter. MiG. More Super Sabre, hell yes. Now, if I am not mistaken, and I'm not super familiar with Germany. I've never visited there. I think it's either Berlin or Tempelhof. I'm not sure, but I think this is the. I do believe this is a German map of some type that's coming. Cold War scenarios, man. I would love for them to flesh out more Cold War. There is tons of stuff to do in Cold War scenarios. Yeah. That's more Eagle. Let's go back. Oh, fun little factoid. If you are ever wanting to go frame by frame on a YouTube video, it's the two keys right next to the M, so mic. So it's the period and the comma keys. One will go backwards, one will go forward. So that's how we're going back and forth frame by frame. Single seat, that is a normal Eagle, probably a C model. I don't know where that is at though, but that's definitely looks like a new map. I'm looking forward to it. If that's Germany, I'm super excited for that. That's nice. Biggs. F-16. Oh. Now, from some recent commentary that I've seen recently, when I did, I think 2 years ago now, I did a "What Warbird is right for you" video. It's been pretty popular, where I showcased the 8 currently available warbirds. And I remember mentioning in that video that this aircraft should have been out that year. 2 years later, here we are. However, I have a feeling that one will be worth the wait because, I mean, it's an F-4U Corsair. It's the first Bitwing wonder, and we got 2 of them with the F-4 Phantom. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for that one, and that does look like a Zero that it's shooting down, and not a... That is definitely not a reskinned FW-190. Cool. I am stoked about that one. I love the new tree effects that they did with the explosions. Love that. And, man, good looking airplanes here. Ah, love the Phantom. Oh, more Super Sabre. Let's go back a little bit. Now I film in 4K, so might as well, right? Rocket pods. Ooh, double Sidewinder rails. Now with the F-100, its only air-to-air missile was the Sidewinder. It didn't carry any radar-guided stuff, so that's nice that it carries at least 4 Sidewinders. And it's got cannons. I know it's got 20mm cannons. That's a Soviet missile. That looks like an F-5 about to... that F-5 is about to take a hit. Yep. Whoa. That looks pretty good. Seeing those animate out. Now, let me go back a little bit. I want to see this. So, with the pallets coming out, I remember talking to my dad about this, because, again, he was loadmaster on 130s. So I guess depending on how heavy an object is, especially once it goes sliding out the back door, the tail end of the aircraft will sink as the center of gravity shifting as whatever that pallet is, or whatever that is, whatever's rolling out the cargo door. I'm I want to see if it actually dips the tail a little bit. So, a little bit, maybe. The Vigan, that's nice. More Hornet. Good so far, I'm digging this. I think you're always fun to fly. Now, having seen this already, I kind of miss, a few years back whenever they would do a teaser, but not tell you what it is. And it was up to us to figure it out. That was always fun, was the figuring it out part. Especially, what is it, 3 years ago now, that the one of the little, like, you had to go frame by frame to catch it, or to at least screenshot it. But it was the gun sight pepper of the F4, and wow, that was fun. But it was fun figuring that stuff out instead of them just outright telling us what it is. So, full fidelity F-15C. Me personally, this is the version of the Eagle I like best. The single seat air superiority fighter. Nothing against the Mud Hen. That is the Eagle I like better. So, that'll be fun, a full clicky cockpit there. This one, alright, gotta address this. Fat Amy. I personally am not a huge fan of this aircraft. Now, I'm not knocking its capabilities. I know it's a really capable aircraft, but it took an awful lot of money and an awful lot of time to get it to that point. Now, as far as it coming to DCS as a full fidelity, I later found out, I thought this might have been like one of the Flaming Cliffs modules. No, they're going full fidelity on this one. Now, I don't know how much is out there that's unclassified about this that they can get their hands on. I don't know how they're going to make this as full fidelity without a lot of primary source documentation on this. This plane is in active production and active service, and there's probably a hell of a lot of classified stuff on this. There's stuff on the Legacy Hornet and the F-16 that they can't do because it's still classified. We're in the same boat with our F-4 Phantom over at the hangar. We still have the radar, most of it, for weight and balance because it's awfully heavy up there in the nose. But we don't have the manuals on the radar. We don't have any manuals on aircraft survivability, so chaff flare or the radar warning receiver. We have none of those manuals at the hangar. And it's not because those systems are high tech, they're still classified for the techniques and how they work. All the technology that's in it, that's the stuff that the military doesn't want out there. How the hell they're doing this with an F-35, I don't know. If they're having to guess, that kind of tosses the realism thing out the window. Now, to quote a friend of mine, Cobra, over in the 60-second virtual with us, they could have ended this video 30 seconds before with just the F-15, and this would have been a great video. This, however, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. I don't know how well it'll fit within DCS, that and the realism part, because if they're having to do some guesswork, like educated guesses on how things operate, it kind of throws the realism thing out the window. It has a lot of War Thunder vibes for those that are familiar with War Thunder. I don't know. That's my opinion on it anyway. I'm not excited for this aircraft. I'll happily fly the F-15 though, which I have found out that the F-15 that they're doing is like a mid-2000s version. I don't know why they're fascinated with the mid-2000s era versus Cold War. There is so much that we can do with Cold War instead of modern day. Especially this. Yeah, I really don't think Fat Amy fits in the picture here with DCS very well. That's my personal opinion on this. I don't know. What do you guys think? Comment below on that, because I'm interested to hear your guys' opinions on this. DCS's whole shtick has been realism, as realistic as possible. I don't know how you can get realistic with Fat Amy here in the picture. I really don't. Yeah, the F-35. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. I'm personally not looking forward to this one, but I could be wrong. All right. Well, that's that one. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. We'll start doing some more of the DCS stuff coming up soon.